Because someone didn't put on the mic.
It really helps if I turn the microphone on, doesn't it? Hello, everybody. All right. Take two. Yeah, we're here. We're you should better hear us all now nicely and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Evening all. I hope you're all okay. What's he got to do with it? Why are you calling my son? Jesus Christ. Son of God.
Buddha.
It's God, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, so we're here. We did Family on Switch, yeah.
It's alright. Before we started this up, you didn't even realise that the camera wasn't plugged in.
No, I'm sitting there going, why is the camera not working? Why am I not getting anything on the screen? Yeah, we're here now. And as I was saying just now,
Try that again.
I have rum and tonic.
It's
quite the thing.
I have a mojito with pineapple rum.
It is. I've got Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum with Fever Tree tonic, actually. Being dead posh I am tonight. Yeah. So we're all up and running. It's all looking good.
It is a good word.
Yeah. I like the word was it.
Selena's messaged you.
So she has. So's James. It gets boring because I have to sit here and type to people because they're not on the quiz and I can't talk to them.
It's like watching ITV but only with adverts for drinks. Well, it all goes rubbish and stuff like that and very boring.
But ITV?
Yeah.
Right, I'm back. I've stopped talking to people for at least a minute now.
It's still radio troll.
It is not. It is cold.
It's very warm over here.
That's just because you're sitting near me, darling. I radiate
That's
heat.
That's what it is.
All
Behind us.
right.
And then people can't really see Lampy because the way we're sat.
Yeah. Anyway, we got another exciting quiz for you tonight.
Yeah.
We have
I'm trying to
got.
get Lampy in view.
We have got general knowledge. We have got. What else we got? I can't remember what else we got tonight.
Animal collectives.
Animal collective nouns.
It's my
Yes,
round, my first round.
that's going to be interesting. We've got a round all about the Forest of Dean.
Which would be fun for the non-Forest Dean people.
Yeah. But then I'm going to do a round all about something else that relates to where some other people come from. Another week.
Lean that way slightly, just so we can. Just so
What?
we can see Lampy. Rachel, can you see me, Mike?
No, Rach, you can't see you, darling. You need hold your camera up a little bit further. What else we got? I can't remember what else we got. We've got Picture Round Tonight is classic album covers.
Thank you for Alex for that idea.
Thank you, Alex.
And Sport and Leisure. It's one of my other rounds.
No, we can't see anybody, Rachel. The only people we can see is us looking back at us from 5 different things here. Because you're on the top of the camera, you're on the website, you're twice on that software, and you're on that phone over there as well. We're on all of those, should I say? No, we can't see anybody else. We can only talk to you. You can talk to us via the beautiful medium. Oh, Rachel, your comment's been held for review. Should I publish it? She has been rude. I've released it now. We've got the music round on. I've just got to make sure I've got that right. No, I have got that right. I'm pretty certain. Yes, I have. I know, it's disgraceful, isn't it? Yeah, that's the point. If you can't hear what Tracy's saying, then Tracy's being very rude about you. No, she was being rude about the fact. No, you were being slightly rude about the fact that Rachel's first time here and she's already been rude to us. Anyway, we've got the picture round, which is classic music, classic albums. We then have sport or leisure. This is true. Every quiz that is abusive towards me. We then have sport and leisure. I'm trying to keep people on track here of what we're actually doing rather than waffling, you know. Sport and leisure is fourth round tonight. Fifth round tonight. And then round 6 is our music round. We yet again have a live music round for you tonight.
Number 10? Is it number 10 that's my favourite?
Number 10 is especially brilliant. It's the first time we've had a full band play. Hi Sam, hi Keith. What are you doing, Rach, that worries you? So people see it.
Possibly evening Mark if he's there again.
So we got lots of really good rounds tonight. Yet again, really, really looking forward to the music round. That's all right because that's on there.
I'm like,
don't panic. Don't panic. I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Mind the mohawk. Respect the mohawk. Yeah.
Waves in your hair.
Shush. It's curly. Yeah, so let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you've been up to this week.
What have we been up to this week?
What have we been up to this week? We did something last weekend. I can't remember what it was. What did we do last weekend?
I went out on Friday daytime, but I've already said that last week.
Yeah, there was something we did last.
Did we?
Sunday. I can't remember what it was now. And we did. Holly and I did pop out briefly last night. To look for some glowworms. We didn't find any because we went out a little bit too early. But if it stops raining long enough, we might go out after the quiz tonight.
I went out for a walk before that.
You did go out for a walk.
Sat on top of Princess Royal Mine, just up the road, and it started raining as I got one line into my drawing.
So then messaged me to drive 200 yards to go and pick her up. Quality doesn't look very good. It probably is the first time Rachel has seen the mohawk.
Unless she looked on Facebook.
And the awesome beard. The beard of lockdown. Stream options.
I have to open that window up. I'm really warm.
Yeah.
I do have joggers on. I said to my mum, business up top, not business down below.
Yeah. Are you forgetting that everybody's listening to what you're saying?
I don't care.
Okay.
She said I was like a news presenter.
Yeah, kind of. Not really, but I'll move back. Yeah. Stockings and high heels. The blokes. Yeah, well, that's
It's not very cold out though.
It's not. What do you think of the mohawk, Rach? It's not showing up quite so much because the rest of the hair is growing out again a little bit at the moment. But there is definitely a mohawk there. See, Rachel likes it as well.
Everyone likes it. Ow, actually.
What's wrong with the beard? Apart from the bit I've spilt paint on. Spilt white paint on that bit. Do you hate your leg? It's growing out slowly. But yeah, I'm sure we did something earlier in the week that was... I thought, we did that. We'll talk about that when we get to the quiz. But I can't remember what it was now, so it obviously can't have been that important. It's not something you're going to have written down on there. Anyway, Badger Beard. What are you all drinking? Let me know what you're drinking.
I dyed my hair.
This is...
Dyed my hair back ginger.
Yeah.
Instead of green.
Yeah.
Get some white spray on it. I'll go and get it from Shed.
Yeah. It's alright, I know where it is. Pardon?
We used it all up, didn't we?
Yeah. See, somebody used it all up for me.
Yeah, we need to replace it.
Badger Beard.
This is a pub quiz, therefore we should all be drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
It's Friday night, so let's get on it.
Mine's a bit strong. I have to
And all that.
put some stuff in it. Yeah, no school tomorrow.
No school tomorrow?
I've got a week off because I don't have to do my diploma for a week.
Holly had some more results this week, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll grab the book so you can read it out because it's in the front like
What did we have? We've had 2 in a week, didn't we, this week?
I don't think I've written down. Have I got 4 back? Can you go back onto the website and just check for that? The part 1 genetic bit at the top.
No, we did.
I'm not sure if I've got 4 back yet or not.
Yeah. 4 you've got back. 5 you've only just finished.
Yeah.
So module 4 in Holly's thing, she got 100% on again. Of course, she's little smarty pants.
Yeah, 100%.
Even though she doesn't think so. That's about right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She is a little smarty pants. And her parents are proud of her, as always.
I think when Alex gets here, you'll have to tell what Mum said the other day.
What did Mum say the other day? About what?
When Mum turned 18.
Oh! Yeah.
I'm not sure everybody needs to have everything.
Oh, yeah, they do. That's like
No.
Stevens, are you?
Stevens is the ring.
Are they? Okay.
That's what Mum just shouted.
Hello, Charlie. Hello, James. Hello, Lexi. Hello, Jake.
You still haven't done your football round.
I still haven't done football. I didn't know if they would turn up this week. I've kind of sussed out
No,
the
you've got
football round
sports
this week. There is a sports round this week. There is no football in the sports round because I will be doing a football round next. Wait, what are you doing?
Trying to get right in without hitting my leg.
Can you not move it down a bit?
What do you mean down?
I mean, down.
No, we go through this every week.
It
This
just
is
look
far
like you're
down
really
as
high.
it is. How many weeks in a row is that now? About 4? About 4? 3? That's what I meant to say.
Still better on the other chair.
I don't care. I'm confident.
Yeah.
Drinks. Good wins.
Good wins. Alistair and Catherine. Yeah, what are you drinking? Let us know what you're drinking. If you're drinking anything interesting, that'd be good. If you've been up to anything interesting this week, let us know. Because we've got another 12 minutes to kill before the quiz actually starts. So
No, it's not my phone.
it's over there.
That's my phone.
It's over there.
And pest the histed solutions. Go over to my Facebook during the break, once you've got all the album covers that you know, and look at my photo shoot that I put up. I've only just put it up, even though I did it last week.
I'm going to re-edit one of them.
That's rude. Oh, I know which one you went to do. I don't know how to do it, so...
Oh, I know. That's why I said I'll do it. Sorry, looking at my armpit. Let's just put that there. That's better. That's better.
Green's here.
Yay. Hola.
Bonsoir. You know that.
I actually didn't put hola, but aloha.
Aloha. Ciao.
Got any more?
I can't remember what good evening is in Greek. I should know that as well. Kalimera is good day. Kalinikta is good night. But yeah. Evening, Kim. Got the team with you again tonight, mate. Oh, so we're slowly getting closer towards the pub opening. God knows when it'll actually be and what it'll actually be like when we do get there.
I wonder how many of these people that are watching now will actually come and take part.
Hey, well, quite a few of them have been to.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, more paint under the armpit. What's with the lamp eyes? Oh, Lampy.
Lampy.
Larry the Lamp.
I did.
Drags our shoulders in there.
Well,
No, you can see him now, though. Yeah. Kalispera. Thank you very much. I knew it.
evening waiting.
Yay! Alex is here.
I'm back on the alcohol tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie and family.
Sam says it's weird.
Hey, leave Larry alone. Larry Lampy.
Larry the Lamp. Larry the Lamp is a bit weird, but he's really cool. 5 of us, 2 in Yorkley, 3 in Risker. I don't know where Risker is. Where's Risker?
He makes people.
Let's hope so, Alex.
My first round will be easy to say.
Alex has very kindly helped me out with the music round again tonight.
And the picture round, it was her idea.
And the picture round was her idea. Alex, the picture round today is classic music albums covers. Wales? It's a foreign country now. I don't go there.
You do.
No, I don't.
When was the last time you went?
Well, to Wales?
Tesco's.
No. Chepstow's in England. Don't be stupid.
Why is there a Welsh-English border?
See that flipping great castle in Chepstow?
Oh, we've been through this before.
It wasn't built to
Near
keep the
Newport.
English out. Ah.
Hello, Whitbreads.
Hello, Whitbreads.
Just the two of you again.
Yes, the other one's got a birthday today, hasn't he?
Graham and Julie.
Yay! I have a feeling you might do quite well on the music round this week. Yeah, that's true. True. I think that we ought to permanently put an English-Welsh border up.
No, stop it.
Why?
Stop it.
Why?
Because you'll get battered by all the ones that live in Wales.
Yeah. There's only one good thing that came out of Wales.
Tom Jones?
Rusty Shackle.
That is very true. Oh, that's what I did today. I watched the new Mary Poppins whilst embroidering the back of my Rusty Shackles shirt.
And we finished the first series of Mandalorian.
I'll
Which
go
is very
and grab
good.
my shirt so I can show it off.
Katie Thomas, I know you're live. You keep going live. Why do you keep stopping being live?
Why is she not watching us?
Because she's live doing music stuff.
Rusty Shackles shirts. Not Katie, Alex. I've only done George's. It's just there.
Alex is on this one.
Alex is on there. I've done his little drum kit. Alex is up there. That's the entire thing. Just with a green hoop on it.
So there's not going to be many shirts around that have got George, James, Liam, Alex, Ryan, Owen, Scott, and Baz on them.
With a drum kit and multiple smiley faces. How many smiley faces have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 smiley faces and a drum kit. I am honoured. Good. And I've also got the albums with Alex's signature on it when George can play.
Yes, we have, haven't we? But that's also got George's signature on
That
it
does
because
also have his signature on it.
he was
Hello there.
signing stuff.
Hello, Amy.
Hello, Amy. You're in the quiz tonight as well. Thank you very much,
and
Amy.
Amy's mum. It doesn't matter how rubbish or good your score is. It doesn't matter.
No.
Like, you can share it.
The only thing,
Nobody cares.
only thing that's important about the quiz is that you've had fun.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less about anything else.
Huh?
The web's in it.
No.
No, I'm not saying them yet. Chase them up.
Next time it's getting tattooed of one of our signatures.
No, don't encourage tattoos. We don't do that, do we, Alex? You're a bad influence. I'm the only one that's allowed to be a bad influence.
Mum wants you to tell her what she said.
You tell her what she
You
said.
tell her.
You tell her.
You tell her.
You tell her.
Go on. You're quiz host.
Alex, Tracy has suggested that you take Holly out for a drink on her 18th to get her entirely drunk. I think that's a waste of time because I think you'll drink Alex under the table. I've drunk with Alex.
And then tell them what you said afterwards. when
She
I
needs to
told
get in the
you.
queue. She needs to get in the queue. I'm first.
Yeah. You do the first night, Alex does the second night.
Yeah, that'd probably even it up a little bit then. Yeah. Alex won't stand a chance. Alex might stand a chance then.
I know what the suggestion will be.
No, just no. Let's not be silly now.
Sorry for the fidgeting. I just don't feel like I'm close enough yet tonight. It also doesn't look in focus because when I'm there, it looks in focus. When I'm
It's
there,
not. It's in focus.
Are we sure?
We're absolutely positive.
Shout when you're about to start, right? Or hold up a sign we're chatting.
We'll be starting in 5 minutes. Start at 10 past as normal.
Yes, on the differential me under the
Wouldn't be the first time, would it?
So I should put again.
Wouldn't be the first time. I suspect
White
possibly not.
Cocktail.
Towards
There's the
brain.
webs. Evening webs. Hello, Liv.
Hi, Liv. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jack.
And Gardiners.
Exactly.
Well, all
And
of
the other.
the other gardeners.
Yes. Yeah. Alex, I was saying earlier, Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum and tonic. It's the way forward.
We still haven't had any replies of what everyone else is drinking.
No. What are you drinking? Tell me what you're drinking. I want to know what you're drinking. I want to know what you're drinking. And also I was going to say something else just then. It's now gone out of my head because you did that.
I've probably gone through to the final. A virtual dog competition.
Poppy is through to the final of the local final, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of a virtual dog show.
PCA.
Rum and tonic.
RSPCA for her trick that she does. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
You shoot her. She's good.
Yeah. Sometimes she shouts at you, then dies.
Dull and boring. Old Speckled Hen's nothing dull and boring about Old Speckled Hen's a very nice pint of beer. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say now. It's really annoying.
But if she wins the final, if Poppy wins the final of the local stuff, she'll go through to the nationals.
Yes. What I was going to say, I've just remembered. We have again our very, very wonderful live music quiz tonight. And if you have a little look down in the information underneath the video, description underneath the video, you will see links to all the people that have provided music again for us tonight.
Sorry.
Amy is in there, of course. Alex is in there. Graham is in there.
Alex
And some others.
Alex Willis.
Willis is there.
Willis isn't watching.
I know Willis isn't watching. I have sent him a message. He has completely ignored me.
Alex, go shout at Willis.
He hasn't, yeah.
We went
Yeah,
from
good.
26 to 20 views there. I don't know.
Oh, it's because I sneezed.
Just blew them all away. Oh,
Lovely.
it's still saying
Alright.
26 on mine.
It's saying 20 on mine.
Yeah, so
You've got a mask on. Oh, yeah.
we will be starting the quiz in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
What?
They're going to get drinks quickly.
Yeah, hurry up. Quick, 2 minutes. Willis might be working. I'm serious. And Willis working. What does Willis even do for work? I generally don't know.
I generally don't understand the concept of Willis working.
Seriously.
Or you. What is work?
What does Willis do for a job? I'm genuinely asking.
Not a lot.
Alex, help.
Yeah. He's actually got himself a job, has he?
Ah, there's a new one with Rachel. Nigel.
Ah! Hello, Nigel.
In our pub quiz.
Hello?
We have a Nigel.
We do have a Nigel in our quiz. We have a Nigel in amongst us. Hello, Nigel. Hello, Rachel's friend Nigel.
Hello, the rest of Rachel's friends that are playing tonight.
Yeah. I'm presumably Colin's there. Hello, Colin. I'm always cheeky, Rachel. You should know that by now. When am I not cheeky? It's part of my raison d'etre.
Apparently Willis's job is top secret. Wink, wink, wink,
Hello,
wink,
Mandy.
wink.
Secret Service.
It's Secret Squirrel. Now, there's a age-related reference for you. You haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. And neither will Alex. Lots of people here will do.
Lee might have liked that one, but he's still there. He's gone very quiet.
Yeah, Lee has gone very quiet. Thank you, Alex, for sharing the thing.
It is 10 past.
It's just 10 past.
It is 10 past. Which means I need to stop looking at that bit.
Ready.
Start looking at that bit.
Let's have some readies. Sadie's not here.
And let's find out. Are you ready? Let me see your readies and we shall start the quiz.
Sadie, active 13 minutes.
She doesn't want to play with you tonight.
No, it's rude.
Oh, it's 2017 again now.
There's ready from Keith.
It's a revolving door somewhere.
Yeah.
One of them was me that left.
Keep going in there.
Ready, ready, ready.
Yeah.
Nigel's ready, Jack's
Ready,
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 Sam's
ready,
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 Amy's
ready.
ready.
Lee's back in the room.
Lee's back. Popped up for us, yeah.
Good to go. Then let's go. Round 1 tonight, as usual, is our general knowledge round.
Large.
Nice, easy question for anybody over the age of about 35. Who was strong and tough, and only the best was good enough for him?
I didn't know this.
It's one of those things that's really quite hard to say without saying it in the way that it's said.
Meant to be said.
Yes. So question number 1. Who was strong and tough, and only the best was good enough for him?
Cambridge lot aren't here tonight. They think he's got a good
No, well, I think they're all back at work now, and
Disappointing. Oh, somebody's got a chance of winning that's not them.
this is true. Question number 2.
We haven't had...
I didn't change that. I'm supposed to have changed that because it's not it's not right.
Isn't it?
What's the address of the White House? No, it's not. It's not. I'll explain why. I thought I'd change that because it's not right. I've got a feeling I might have actually changed the answer and not changed it on the question. What's the address of the White House? The place where Donald Dick lives.
That's not fair. I like that address.
I know.
Is it somewhere else? Is it actually real?
Yes.
Good.
And I'll explain it all in a
Oh,
bit.
I think I know.
I'll explain it all in a bit.
Okay. No, I just realised...
Question 2. What's the address of the White House?
Richard and Debs aren't here.
No, said I did have a message from her saying she wasn't going to be here this week, I think. In what sport would you use a shuttlecock?
I was about to do an action and like giving it away. Sure.
As you doing any sport, to be fair, isn't it?
Money.
In what sport would you use a shuttlecock?
That's one thing about leaving school. No more PE.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Question number 4. In which English seaside town was Fawlty Towers set?
I've very dry lips, sorry.
And very beautiful lips too.
No, they're just really dry.
You have beautiful lips for potato. Question number 4. In which English... Hey, respect the hog. It's really sticky, really pointy tonight, isn't it?
Jeez, I need to cut myself.
In which English seaside town was Fawlty Towers set? It's become quite topical today.
So,
Yeah, they've pulled an episode of it. Question number 5. Which animal name means river horse?
that bit just there is really annoying me because it doesn't flatten down.
That one there.
Yeah.
It does sort of get it
No, it
just
doesn't.
right. What really annoys me is this bit here that flaps up every now and then.
Oh, look at me again. You got a ginger patch.
Question number 5. Which animal's name means river horse?
I just realised I could have dyed your paint bit ginger.
No. Question number 6. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? Mojito.
Mojito.
Mojito. Yes.
Mojito.
Probably just about my favourite cocktail, actually.
No.
Love a good mojito. That or a margarita, one of the two.
So sounds right.
Question 6. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito?
Mojito.
Question number 7. What is the longest river in the world? That's a nice simple one. We had the longest river in England in a previous round, didn't we?
Yeah.
What was the answer?
7.
It's River Severn.
Didn't get the other one.
Longest river in Britain. Such a need a trim,
Oh, that's
mate. Always concerned. I know.
He's growing it
does.
out,
It does need a bit of a trim to distinguish the hawk.
especially at the back.
I know.
It's literally gone at the back.
No, it's not. It's there. I just haven't pumped that up at all
Oh, okay.
because I'm on camera and nobody can see the back of my head. Question 7. What is the longest river in the world? For anybody who hasn't been to one of our quizzes before, they're mainly a waffle between me and Holly with a quiz thrown into the middle of it.
Occasionally some discussions. Gardner
Yeah.
discussions.
Question 7. What is the longest river in the world? Question number 8. Who wrote Dracula? I only found out fairly recently that large parts of Dracula are actually set within about 3 miles or so of where we used to live.
I thought it was where you used to live.
No, it's where we used to live.
Ah.
Well, it's not that far from where I used to live either. It's only on the other side of the river. Yeah, there was a house in Purfleet, which is
We've noticed the
where
waffle.
Dracula moved to. Us, waffling.
Ah.
Question 8. Who wrote Dracula? We have to waffle because normally there's banter in the pub, and
Yeah.
at the moment we get nothing from you. We just,
Yeah.
Question number 9. How old do you have to be to stand for US President? How old do you have to be to stand for President
Go
of the
away.
United
Just
States
sorry.
of America?
I'll shut them up for a minute, actually. Mum's on my laptop and I'm getting calls from the group. Just...
Tell them to go away. Tell them to come and join in the quiz. Question number 9. How old do you have to be to stand for US
I've muted
President?
everything.
Good. And question 10. What is the largest bird of prey in the world? Question number 10. What is the largest bird of prey? This is a feather from the... It's not at all.
It's from that pillar.
Yeah, it is. It's probably a chicken feather or something like that. Duck, possibly.
Doesn't even feel real.
What's the largest bird of prey in the world? And that concludes your first round, general knowledge. Your next round this evening,
My turn.
collective nouns. Or, have you heard of alpacas?
I refused to say that joke, didn't I?
I don't see what's wrong with that joke. It's a good joke.
It's a terrible joke.
Heard of alpacas? Of course I've heard of alpacas.
19.
No,
It's
no,
gone
no,
down.
no, 19.
About 18. Oh no, back up to 20.
Right.
I think it's just messing up tonight. Number 1. What is the collective noun? No.
Yes.
Your collective noun for dolphins.
For a group of dolphins.
Group
Yes.
of dolphins.
What do you call a group of dolphins?
Hey, I can't read it. It literally just says dolphins. Group of dolphins. That's all you know.
What's the name for a group of dolphins?
Number 2. What is a group of giraffes called?
There's some easy ones, there's some hard ones in this. There's some incredibly funny ones.
Number 2. What is a group of giraffes called? Number 3. What is a group of lions called? By the way, the answer isn't group for all of them. For anyone that's going to put group every time I say it.
Lee.
Yeah.
That'd be Lee. Collective noun for a group of lions is a...
Number 4. As we're in the forest, what's a collective group for wild boar?
A collective noun
Collective noun.
for a group of wild boar.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
What's a collective group of nouns of wild boar?
Do you English?
No.
No.
Yeah, wild boar. Number 5. I saw wild boar actually yesterday. I
You
went on
did?
a walk and I saw lots of
You
big
did.
humbugs. Number 5. What's a group of porcupines called? Group of porcupines.
A group of porcupines.
Number 6. What is a group of crocodiles?
Dangerous.
Deadly.
It's a dangerous of crocodiles.
Number 6 is crocodiles. Number 7. I've just realised that you've definitely shortened my questions this week.
Yeah, well, you know, had to do something to try and get you to get the questions out easier.
Number 7.
Owls.
What is a group of owls called?
I think the group of crocodiles is Michael saying let's get closer, wasn't it?
No, that's alligators.
Um,
Me talking about getting closer to the alligators when we were in Florida.
Ah,
Hey, we were in a boat. We're fine.
yeah, tiny little
yeah, plastic thing.
It's all right. They don't
Canoe.
eat plastic.
Owls is number 7. Number 8 is pandas. What is a group of pandas? Is this your favourite one?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the question of the quiz.
I think it's the next one is my favourite. This one and the next one.
Mm.
Now, number 8 is pandas. Number 9 is what is a collective group of narwhals called?
Actually, group of what?
Narwhals.
Narwhals.
That's what I said.
I know, but you kind of mumbled it.
Narwhals.
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 The unicorn of the sea.
Proves that unicorns really did exist then.
Mm.
They do exist. They're at Seaside in the forest one.
Yeah, that's very true.
Don't get me wrong.
They can just about hear you if they've got their TV up loud. Just a small murmur. Number 9. What is a group of narwhals called? Number 10. What is a group of camels called?
Nice easy one to finish with.
Really?
Yes, I don't know.
Number 10. What is a group of camels called? And there it is. Your first 2 rounds.
So we shall move swiftly on to round 3, the round that we like to call round 3. This is all about the Forest of Dean and the local area. And
Sorry,
so,
everyone that's not.
yeah, those of you
living
that don't live here and haven't lived here and stuff like that.
Have
Good
fun.
luck.
Have a guess. Have
Yeah.
a gander.
Question number 1. Who wrote the poem Lines Composed a Few Miles Above Tinton Abbey?
That sounds so cool.
Strange noises from outside. Yes, that's also quite cool. Who wrote the poem
Look at Rachel.
Lines Composed a Few Miles Above Tinton Abbey? Question number 2. Originally bought by Rank in 1948, the Rank Xerox site in Mitcheldean was originally the largest producer in the UK of what?
I would have recited Neophis if she wasn't actually here. Now she's lurking in the shadows again.
Steve might know.
Steve? My mind's gone blank. There's so many people here.
Kathy.
Oh yeah,
Steve.
Steve.
Right. Originally bought by Rank in 1948, the Rank Xerox site in Mitcheldean was originally... There's too many originals in that, I don't like that. Was originally the largest producer in the UK of what?
No, it's the right amount of originally. You just haven't put any punctuation in again.
No, it's got 2 originals in it. It's not...
Originally
it's not
bought
good.
by Rank
Yes.
in 1948.
It could have got
The
away
Rank
with bought by
Xerox.
Rank in 1948. The Rank Xerox site in Mitcheldean was originally the largest producer in the UK of what?
Got that eventually.
Yeah, I think we've gone over that question quite enough. Let's move on. Number 3, how many lakes are there in the Forest of Dean? I'm very specific about lakes. How many lakes are there?
That's a very good square. Yeah,
Thanks.
kind of a good square. Smush.
Smush my square.
I smushed your square.
How many lakes are there in the Forest of Dean?
Lakes.
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 Lakes. Question number 4. What's the connection between Waterloo, Trafalgar and Park End?
I think next week, Mum, you should be writing along your answers because you don't really go through these.
I don't know any of the answers. That's the problem.
Nah. Question 4. What is the connection between Waterloo, Trafalgar and Park End?
Don't mind me just dancing to the wood pigeon singing outside.
I'd like to know Joe and Jack's answers to these because they are made up and they're recorded.
They're going to get them all right. They've been doing the research.
Have they?
I don't know. Question number 5. Which king granted the free mining rights to the Forest of Dean?
Kath asks, where's your rum? Right there.
I am on... Winter. I am on Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum with tonic tonight, and it's absolutely yum.
I'm guessing you know quite a lot of cats. 'Cause
I do know a few cats.
which cat are you?
Mm.
Cat X.
Question 5. Which king granted the free mining rights to the Forest of Dean? Question number 6. Which local dramatist wrote A Beast with Two Backs?
Cat or calf? Huh? The one you addressed yourself as.
Question number 6. Which local dramatist wrote A Beast with Two Backs? Shocking you don't know that one.
Why would I know that one?
It's very famous.
Is it?
He is.
Okay.
Particularly locally, but he's very famous. You should have learnt about him in your English lessons at some
No,
point.
I didn't.
Question number 7. The Forest of Dean contains one of Britain's best concentrations of which bird of prey? You know that one, don't you? Yeah. Yes. The Forest of Dean contains one of Britain's best concentrations of which bird of prey?
Pigeon.
Shall I give a clue to that one?
Pigeon.
Pigeon's not a bird of prey, you donut. Shall I give a clue or not?
If you want to.
It's known as the ghost of the forest. Doesn't help, does it?
That really does not help.
Question number 8. Which famous Lord Mayor of London was born near Newent? And I 100% guarantee everybody who's watching the quiz has heard of this Lord Mayor of London.
Yep.
I know that one.
Good.
Question 8. Which famous Lord Mayor of London? Former, famous, they both...
Yeah.
Famous former Lord Mayor of London
Former famous?
was
No.
born near Newent.
Kath M.
Mottram. I'm on a run. I'm assuming Mottram anyway. Whitecroft Memorial Hall, where we do quizzes.
Yeah.
Usually at least once a year, if not twice a year. We've done Christmas quizzes there, which are hilarious.
Very embarrassing for me.
Why?
Especially the Sherrod's one.
Sherrod's? Yeah, okay. So not as embarrassing as it was for me, to be fair, but and we also do our charity quiz there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Whitecroft Memorial Hall dates from what year?
Has to run down the road.
Yeah.
I am going to apologise to anyone that has never been to Whitecroft.
Jim.
If you haven't, you're missing out.
Do you name aside?
No, Lee. Not even one. It helps if you think about what it's a memorial hall for. Why it's a memorial hall. Whitecroft Memorial Hall dates from what year? And finally in this round, and for the first half of the quiz.
Wow, that was quick.
The Dean Forest Railway runs from Lydney Junction to Park End. But how many miles is it between the two stations?
Keith definitely should know this.
Keith will know this.
Keith better know this. I've just realised how quickly we've got through the first half. It's only 8:30.
We do seem to have steamed through it a little bit, haven't we?
Because my round was very quick and we didn't have many stumbles.
Yeah, it's hard to stumble over one word, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I bet.
charades will come back at Christmas, Keith. Keep your patience. Charades is hilarious.
Sherrod's is hilarious.
For those that haven't been
50
to
miles in a sight.
Lee, I want this accurate to within a quarter of a mile. It's a tiny, tiny distance. I want it accurate to within a quarter of a mile.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah.
The running around chairs game was fun.
Yeah, go fetch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite good fun as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That gets silly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Poor question. Or between stations.
Yes.
Is it the same? Or you don't know?
Well, it's a pretty straight
This is
line. It's
local-
not
it's
entirely
local.
straight line, but
It
it's
really
a pretty
is.
straight line. This is a local quiz for local people. I'm sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
Hey, you work locally. Well, you should know all this stuff.
Yeah, he takes the other end of Lydney, not that one. The train.
No, that is where Lydney Junction is.
Is it?
Very, very close to
Oh, okay.
Lydney train
Still.
station. He comes past it.
Eh?
Shut up, James.
Yeah.
I asked you. Right. If we are ready, we're going to move swiftly on to the answers for the... I really need to put a title page for the answers bit. For the answers for round 1, our general knowledge round.
What's Lee doing now? Oh, for God's sake. I wish there was a way of just keeping
It's James.
it
I
off.
blame James.
James does not influence that.
He did. Thanks, James.
No.
Overruled, mate.
That bit.
Oh, with the dabbing.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I wish there was a way of banning emojis. Anyway, who was
emojis
strong and
21.
tough and only the best was good enough for him? It was the Milky Bar Kid. The Milky Bar Kid is strong and tough and only the best is good enough. What?
You let Cash get her breath back.
Nah.
Just run it all back.
Question number 2. Who is 5th in line to the British throne was what I changed the other question to.
Why didn't you...
Change the question. I don't know, because I probably got distracted.
Why did you change the question?
Because it's not accurate. So the answer to the address
actual
of the
question.
address of the White House
While we
isn't Prince Louis. The address of the actual White House is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Is it the road that the church was on got changed?
I don't know if it's the road the church. One of the roads very close to the White House, one of the close that creates one of the borders, part of it,
Yeah.
has had its name changed to Black Lives Matters
Plaza.
Boulevard, something along those lines. There was something going around Facebook that the address had changed for the White House. So I put the question in, then I realised it hadn't, and it was actually not true, and I took it out, but I forgot to do it. Anyway, the answer we were looking for was 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. If by some chance you put Prince Louis as the answer, you get a point. In which sport would you use a shuttlecock? You would use a shuttlecock in badminton. What sport do they play in badminton?
You waffled an awful lot.
3-day eventing. I know I did. In which English seaside town was Fawlty Towers set? It was set in Torquay. Which animal name means river horse? River horse translates from the Greek for hippopotamus. Question number 5. The country which is the origin of the cocktail mojito. Yeah. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? It is Cuba. Number 7. What is the longest river in the world? The longest river in the world is the Nile. No arguments? It's the Nile. It's not the Amazon. The Amazon's got more water in it. But it's,
Didn't you?
yeah, I did. That's what I did this.
That's what you went last weekend.
That's what I did this week, yeah. Question number 8. Who wrote Dracula? It was, of course, Bram Stoker.
Joe and Jack can know that information.
Yeah. It's a free one for you, that. Large parts of it are set in Purfleet. Question number 9. How old do you have to be to stand for US President? You have to be 35 years old. Which surprised me slightly. Because you can be UK Prime Minister at 21, in theory. And the largest bird of prey in the world is the Andean condor. I will accept condor. There is a Californian condor as well, which is almost as big anyway, but The Andean condor is the correct answer. If anybody's put condor, crack on. Number 2.
Are you going to do
I'll
that?
do that.
Okay.
So,
What's the collective nouns
collective nouns
for dolphins is
a...
pod. I can say it. I hate it when you do that.
Okay.
Shut up.
All right, then.
Number 2, a group of giraffes is called a tower. Number 3, lions. What is a pride? What?
Nothing.
Just get off.
No.
Irritating man. Number 4, a group of wild boar is called a sounder.
You do that.
Number 5, a group of porcupines is called a prickle. It's lucky I didn't say that then because I was going to jokingly say it. And number 6, a group of crocodiles is called a basque. Number 7, a group of owls is called a parliament. Number 8, a group of pandas. Do you want to say this one because you love it so much? It's called
an embarrassment.
It's an embarrassment.
Because you imagine you had a big group of pandas. And you just, I'm really sorry about my group of pandas coming through here and they've wrecked the place. I'm really sorry. Really embarrassed by it.
Number 9, which is one of my favourites, a group of narwhals is called a blessing. A blessing of narwhals. Number 10, a group of camels is called a caravan.
And moving swiftly on to our Forest of Dean round.
Good luck to anyone that's not from here.
Question number 1. Who wrote the poem Lines Composed a Few Miles Above Tintern Abbey? Mr. McNeil will tell you it is William Wordsworth.
Really?
You better though. Chloe put a hoot of owls. That's a good guess, Chloe. Question number 2. Originally bought by rank in 1948, the rank Xerox site in Mitcheldean was originally the largest producer in the UK of what? It is home cinema equipment, home cine equipment, particularly 8mm, 16mm film. Question 3. How many lakes are there in the Forest of Dean? There are 3 lakes. It's Wargreen, Speech House and Mallard's Pike. Everything else is ponds.
When I was going through this the other night, I'm like, what about Canop? What is it?
Ponds.
Yes.
Ponds. It's in the name, that one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know.
Yeah. What's the connection between Waterloo, Trafalgar and Park End?
It's a war. Oh, Rusty's gone back to me. I forgot you
They
got a
are
notification for that.
all local mines. It's nothing to do with the wars.
Although there is a war in Park End. The lesser famous of the Fountain and the Woodman.
Don't. Question number 5. Which
James
king
Shouted
granted
Steam
the free mining rights to Forest of Dean? No, it's not. It's a pond.
Is it, or did you just forget
No, it
that
is.
one? Okay.
Which king granted the free mining rights to the Forest of Dean? It is Edward I. You didn't have to name him anyway, James. You just had to give me the number.
Yeah.
Which local dramatist wrote A Beast with Two Backs? Again, Mr. McNeil would tell you the answer to that is Dennis Potter. The Forest of Dean contains one of Britain's best concentrations of which bird of prey, nicknamed the ghost of the forest? It is the goshawk. Question number 8. Which famous Lord Mayor of London was born near Newent? It was Sir Richard Whittington, as in Dick.
Dick Whittington.
Wyckoff Memorial Hall dates from what year? It dates from 1924.
Who, what now? Oh, Kath.
Did Kath get it right? Did she run down the road? Can't believe it.
Paul did.
And question 10. No, that I really don't believe. Question 10. The Forest of Dean Railway runs from Lydney Junction to Park End. How many miles is it between the two stations? It is 4.25 miles. I will accept 4. I will accept 4.5.
I reckon they strapped a little GoPro to Daisy's back, sent her down, called her back. Just hope she got it on film.
Right. We better get ready, because the next bit's classic album covers. And while you're
time.
watching the classic album covers, we're going to have a break and get some new drinks.
I mean, you can also get drinks.
You can as well. These will just loop over a few times. No.
You also get that point deducted for spelling extra wrong.
You got you told, didn't it? Right, let's find some break. Don't need that. And we'll see you in a bit. And we're back. Hello, everybody. We're back again. Second half of the quiz. More drinks. So this time, I've got the very last little bit. There was only a little bit, actually, of Lake District Distillery's salted caramel vodka with some Coke, and it's rather nice.
You seem very dark. Look, and you're at focus, I think.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, it's just my glasses from that distance. Oh, if I do that, you're in focus now.
Clean your glasses.
No, glasses aren't dirty.
No, she just...
We'll leave it.
No, I had thought. Hello. Right.
Nigel says gross. Gross. My turn.
Round 5. Sports and leisure.
Shockingly, I thought a sport round.
Yeah.
Number 1. Which is the heaviest, an ice hockey puck or a baseball? Which is the heaviest, an ice hockey puck or a baseball?
I think I know the answer to that.
Does the picture round, maybe? Number 2. In which sport might you win the Curtis Cup? When we went through this, I shockingly got a reasonable amount.
You did. Surprised me.
Including this one.
Including that one. It'd be more fun if I'd changed that to the Cletus round. But only those of us that worked down the minors would have got the reference. But
Yeah. And that's how many of you?
that are here tonight?
Yeah.
Rachel knows who Cletus is, I'm sure.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Would Kath know?
Lee might know who Cletus is. Kath would know who Cletus is as well, actually, yeah.
So that's...
And why it relates to that question.
Okay. Number 3. Other than the épée, I said it then, and foil, what other weapon is used in fencing? Wait, I must drop a drink then. Oh, Jesus.
Don't do that.
Disastrous.
Disaster.
Disaster. Number 3. Other than the épée and foil, what other weapon is used in fencing? It is not nunchucks, Lee.
It is if you want to win.
That's very true. Chuck a nun at someone. Chuck nuns, not nunchucks. Nunchucks using nuns. No, nuns using nunchucks even. Nunchucks using nuns.
No.
Number 4. How wide is the beam in women's gymnastics? How's that completely out of frame?
I know. It was kind of deliberate.
Okay. What? Hey? So many people just putting random questions that I'm so confused.
Rocket launcher is also a good option if you want to win.
Fighting stars. I don't know what post how wide is the beam in women's gymnastics? That's number 4. So I don't know if
That wide.
Actually,
You did.
it's
You're
not
supposed to repeat all of them. But
Yeah. Number 5. In which game might you tug on your ear?
something's already been mentioned tonight, actually.
Let's see who paid attention.
See who can join the dots on that one as well.
Number 5. In which game might you tug on your ear? Like... on your ear, not on somebody else's ear, because that's the one that's pierced. It's still going to work if somebody will pull at your skin with a bit of metal stuck through it. Number 6. What? In which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop?
Fosbury.
Fosbury, damn it. A Fosbury flop.
Fosbury.
Foosbury.
Fosbury.
Foosbury.
As
Lee
in-
and Specky are
as
going
in
off
gooseberry.
on something and I'm very confused.
Yes.
Number 6. Which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? Do you understand what they're going on about?
Yeah, vaguely, I think.
Okay, at least somebody does. Number 7. What is the maximum score possible in a game of 10-pin bowling?
108! You know, it's not. That's not. That's different. That's a different
yeah.
game, isn't it? Different game.
Altogether.
All together now? All together now.
Maybe not. No. Number 7. What is the maximum score possible in a game of 10-pin bowling? It's not 10.
It is for you.
Hey, it's rude. Number 8. How many cards are you dealt with? No. How many cards are you dealt in a game of gin rummy? Oh, I can't speak. We've started.
See, I write the questions down for you, so that you can read them really easily.
It's just got to be one word questions in that one.
Oh, I started on that.
Ow.
How many cards are you dealt in a game of gin rummy?
Don't.
Got up early. It's way before you today.
Just.
By about 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes.
10:15. 10:20.
Yeah. Number 9. What is 11 to 12 inches long and can't weigh less than 50 grams?
Yeah, yeah.
Or how many other laughs are going to get in the comments? I'll be disappointed if Lee doesn't.
Lee and Specky are going to comment on that, I guarantee it.
Number 9. What is 11 to 12 inches long?
Yeah.
And Jack's told you. What is 11 to 12 inches long and can't weigh less than 50 grams? Smacky's commented.
Our battery's about to die.
Nice.
It's because we've got spare ones sat there, isn't it?
Well,
Oh, what?
there.
Just there. Harry, get to the
Still
end of
haven't
the
got-
round
we
and I'll
we
do
still
a
haven't
quick
got
speech.
a, Lee comment. Number 10, last one for this round. An arctophile is someone who collects what? Right. Number 10, an arctophile is somebody that collects what? It's the last for my round, and we're going to quickly switch over so you can change your battery.
Yeah,
We're back in a minute.
I'll be back in a second. No,
There we
still-
go.
We're still not back right.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not, because
Okay,
we've
you
still
haven't
got that.
PowerPoint.
Let's bring that one back as well. Right, now we're back. Hello. Sorry about that. Mind a
Somebody
battery
was
fire.
unprepared.
Yeah, I'll have to get myself a PowerPoint charger for that. Right. Next round
Next round.
is our music round.
He's done the sound thing again. He did do the sound thing again.
I did the sound thing again.
I need to shut that window. I've
It
popped
is-
out of it.
Our music round.
Apologies to the dog. No,
There
our
are-
next door neighbours don't let them in.
There are 10 pieces of music. So that is 10 artists and 10 song titles you need to get.
Half point for each.
Half a point for each, as always. The artist you are looking for is not the person you see on screen. That's just the beautiful, beautiful person who provided us with the video?
No, we can't start the whole quiz again, Becky. That would take forever.
Well, we wouldn't say forever. We've only been doing it for less than an hour, but no. Right, so if I need to click that one more time. So we need the artist and title. It tells you down there. Down there.
Yeah.
Artist and title.
50 artists, no.
And we pin that
Immediately.
across. Right. And we turn that one on.
You might want to turn our mic off as well.
Right.
Yay.
Don't panic. We're going to play it again. Give you a minute, just have a little think, and then we shall restart it so that you can listen to it all again. I would just like to say a huge, huge thank you to all of the musicians that have given music this week. Graham's here, I know he is. Alex is here, I know Amy's here. There's at least 3 of you that are here. I think there may be 1 or 2 others sneaking around in the background. I'm not entirely sure. But massive thank you to all of them.
Full-blown band as well.
Yes. I mean, the Strays doing that last number, actually having the whole band, not quite the whole band, but very nearly the whole band playing there, I think it was just heaven. But also to all of the other artists that have played the last 3 weeks for us as well.
Yeah. And those that have sent videos and haven't been put in yet.
Yeah, there's one person. Well, he's been in one. But he's getting a week to himself next
He is
week
getting a week to
because
himself
he's
next week.
particularly awesome.
This is tough. It is very tough this week.
In the description of this video is a link to all of the artists that are in here tonight. You can go back through previous weeks, look at who played. All of their links are there. If anybody wants to book these people for private parties or anything like that, please do. They're all awesome people.
Yeah.
They've all done some awesome things for me, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's quite enough of that. Let's have that music again, and I will shut up again.
Yay!
Super tough tonight.
Okay, for some reason that doesn't want to start. Hang on a second. Let's try it again.
Technical issues even. Super tough tonight.
Not
It's
long.
very tough tonight, and it's probably going to be possibly as tough next week.
Okay, that's
I'm
not
gonna
working.
side
Let me
this.
come out of that mode and do that. There we go.
She asked me like a Pisces when I am weak.
Right.
Thank you all. That was
Seriously.
really cool.
Every single person that's added to our music quiz over the last few weeks, and there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Massive, massive thank you. Right.
I just want to add, Alex, we were sitting here because I didn't realise one of them was you, like playing the piano. I'm like, so that's guitar, bass, drums, piano. You said ukulele, And probably Kazoo as well. And probably other stuff that we don't know about.
I suspect so. She's horribly talented and a thoroughly nice person too.
Yeah.
Alex has put quite a lot of work into helping me get all these sorted as well, so really, really big thank you to you, Alex. Right, let's do some answers. So we are marking the picture round next. So we were looking for the artists for Awesome Butt. Awesome Butt what? Lee? Next week, mate. We're looking for the artist from the classic album cover. So your first one was that one there. And that is the Velvet Underground. Number 2, I think
Awesome but hard.
Awesome but hard. Yeah, it was. Tough round. One of my favourite albums, one of my favourite bands, one of my favourite pieces of graphic design. It is, of course, Pink Floyd.
Did
Number
you mention
3.
that we were just looking for the artist?
I did mention to us looking for the artist. All the way through, I've mentioned just the artist on this. Number 3 is the Sex Pistols. Quite a few of these are first albums. Not all of them. Pink Floyd wasn't their first album. Number 4. A little bit tough, that one. I think if you know it, you know it on that one. That is Joy Division.
Well, if you know all of them, then you know all of them.
Yeah. Number 5 was the incredible Beastie Boys. I love how the animations, the answers animate through on the picture. At number 6, probably one of the easiest ones on there was Nirvana. We've just... No, we haven't. Yeah.
We have.
But we haven't.
You gonna say?
Nope.
Okay.
Number 7. One of those albums I stood out for me because I knew exactly where I was when I first heard music from this album. It is The Streets.
Where was you when you first heard this album?
Well, when I first heard the original track off that, which is called Original Pirate Material, I was on the North Circular coming home from seeing Dom and Kate when they lived up in North London. And it really stood out. It's a really good piece of music. Yeah. Number 8 is Green Day.
I think that one's quite well known. That's quite famous.
Another very good bit of graphic work. Number 9.
Good bit of music.
Great album, great band. It's the Gorillaz.
Demon Days.
Number 10. Oh, actually, everybody be absolutely gobsmacked to know that this is not an album I know very well. This is, of course, Taylor Swift. So point each for those, just the artist we were looking for.
James got Beastie Boys. Well done, James.
Good man. Music, surely music-ish. Depends what you're talking about. Round 5, which was this one, Sports and Leisure.
Number 1, which is heaviest, an ice hockey puck or a baseball? It is an ice hockey puck.
You concentrate on there, I'll worry about that.
Okay, you look at that then. Number 2, in which sport might you win the Curtis Cup? It is golf.
The Cletus Cup.
Number 3, other than the épée and foil, what other weapon is used in fencing? It's not throwing stars, it is not nunchucks, it's not a RPG, whatever else was mentioned. It's the sabre. The sabre, whatever. Number 4, how wide is the beam in women's gymnastics? It's really not. It's 4 inches. Number 5, in which game might you tug on your ear? It is charades. Number 6, which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? It is the high jump. I love that. Fosbury flops. Number 7, what is the maximum score possible in a game of 10-pin bowling? It is 300. Are you still on about the first question? Number 8, how many cards do you get dealt in a game of gin rummy?
You're changing the words, are you?
It is 10 cards. Huh?
The baseball is lighter than an ice hockey puck.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 cards. Gin rummy. That's really hard to say.
Oh, tug it or baseball. Yeah, no, we didn't say sport. We did say game.
Number 9. What is 11 inches long and can't weigh less than 50 grams? Stop being childish.
Can't.
It's a relay baton.
Boobies.
They're on about baseball and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Sort them out.
Pulling you in baseball.
Number 10. An arctophile is somebody that collects what? It is teddy bears.
Oh, should we
Your
let them
turn.
have baseball because
No,
there
it
isn't?
said game.
It did say no. It didn't say game. It said sport. No, it said game, not sport. And also the baseball. It's not just about that. It's about
Your questions have been hard tonight. So.
anyway. Charades was the answer. Moving on to our music round, which means I need to press that button there.
And shut us up.
And no, I don't need to shout us up on this one.
Oh, okay.
I need to fade that across.
Lee wants the definition of game and sport. Look it up.
Moving swiftly on.
Oh my God. Can we turn the comments off? These lot are getting into an argument.
No, let them argue. Right,
Phone off.
pull that fade across, and then we shall start with our music round. First one was by the wonderful Amy Penny.
Fade it.
I have to fade it. There we go.
Let's do it because I do actually remember.
Do you remember to do
Yeah.
both sides as well? Okay. You want to cue the next one up before you then?
Turn that one as well. And then click
That
on
was Safe and Sound by
In the-
Tim.
Just bring it up. Do that.
Yeah. And again, because Amy's given her answer now, you've missed it. Safe
yeah.
and Sound by Taylor Swift.
Number 2 is Graham.
That's fine. Cue the next one up.
You two got to stop babbling.
You didn't talk. You didn't talk. I didn't. No, there we go.
That was Kodachrome
Sigh.
by Paul Simon.
There you go.
That was Going Underground by The Jam.
That was Turning Tables by Adele.
That was I Got You by Split Ends.
That is Big Love by Fleetwood Mac.
That was Can't Explain by The Who.
And that was Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars.
If looks could kill, they probably will. In games without frontiers, war without tears. Je sans frontières. That was Games Without Frontiers by Peter Gabriel.
She asked me like a Pisces when I am weak.
Did you get it? Of course you did. It was Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana. Well done.
Got that again.
Yay. We're back. Are we back? We're back.
We're back. We
We're
should
back.
be back.
There we go.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, it was. It's been a tough quiz all round, I think.
Sorry. Actually, it was him that wrote it, not me.
Thank you for playing, as always. We'll make it a bit easier next week.
Number 8. Don't forget number 8.
Number 8 that you've just heard, the Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars song Uptown Funk, was actually recorded by Alex Whiting and Matt Mann. And if you go on to the Quiz Night with Mike and Tony Facebook group, I think, yes, in the group.
It's also on my page.
It's on my page, it's on Holly's page. I think it's on my page. Did I put it on my page? You can actually see the full video of that, and it's an incredible bit of work with Matt playing 5 saxophones, I think, all the way through it. So it's really good. Go and watch that after you finished here.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let us know what you got.
We're sorry for it being very hard.
Definitely need it easier next week.
Definitely
Yeah.
need it easier next week.
Sorry.
29, 31 and a half,
Perhaps there's a certain round.
31 and a half, 25.
Very easy.
All right.
ones.
That's a 10 out of 10 one, that one, surely.
Exactly.
Anybody else want to put some scores up? Who said modulators the best? James Stevens, modulators are very, very cool. I would completely agree with that. Thank you. She chose almost every album we've ever owned for the picture round. Yeah, it was, there's some good albums in that.
mean, Kath, you do
25
live
from
in the forest, to
Nigel,
be fair.
24 and a quarter.
Uh,
How do you get a quarter, Liv? We don't do quarter points. 26, 31. Graham and Julie, how did you get on with the music round? I'm assuming you got at least 3 of them. You've lived in a forest longer than I have, Kath. Louis Stevens, 27 out of 60, and you don't live in the forest. Absolutely true. You live the other side of the country. Julie Arthur, 37 and a half. Hello, Julie Arthur. We didn't say hello to you at the beginning. I don't know who you are, but hello. 20 out of 60, Amy. 34 and a half from Kim. 25 from 60 for the Stevens is. That's the one I was looking for. 30 and a half for the Whitings. Wasn't as helpful as I'd hoped. It's always the way, Amy. I'm not too kind at all, Alex. It's entirely true. Devi, it was too difficult tonight. We will make it easier next week. I promise you.
Okay.
You made it half. I thought you might have done.
First.
So it looks like the Kim Berry international team are tonight's winners with 34 and a half points out of 60. I need to make it easier.
That's right. Yeah.
Didn't hear anything from the Whitbreads. Whitbreads seem to have disappeared. All-time low of 18.
Oh dear. I mean,
it's all
that's
good.
pretty good going
all
for
good.
everyone now. But yeah.
It's all good. As long as you've had fun, I don't
18.
mind.
Where am I? 18. Yeah.
Kath, why have you got the name Fee Winter? You're just trying to confuse us.
Yeah. First is Kim.
Kim Berry International.
Kim Berry. Yeah. With 34.5. Joint seconds
Yeah.
is Corrine and Lee with 31.5.
Well done, the Evanses. Well done, Corrine.
And in third is Graham and Julie with 31. Very
She's not
good.
bad.
Really
It's good skills. Yeah, sorry about it being so hard. It's one of those ones
He
where
wrote it, not me.
where I thought it was one of those things. There we go. I'm not going to ask what people want.
Gem
I've
and
still
Lee,
got
sorry.
I know Gem and Lee.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
always
no, he
Gem and
put
Lee.
that.
I know. It's you just saying it's Lee.
Well, it's because that's how it's written on there.
And we've got loads of suggestions for coming weeks.
No, it's really not bad for a very tough quiz.
No. Were you on your own again tonight, Corrine?
Thank God for the album covers. So that was the easiest.
I thought the album covers was quite an easy round, actually. There some very, very famous ones there. So I think what we're saying there, Lee, is, yeah, Gemma did it all, didn't she? But thank you all for coming. We're going to hang around for the next 15. No, I just said, don't worry about suggestions. We've got a million suggestions to work through still. I will do a football round of some type next week. We will still have live music next week, although it's going to be a little bit different and very special. He's very special.
What have we got round wise up our sleeves?
We're gonna do a football round next week. We're going to do a live music round.
Yeah, it was a very controversial sports letter games.
Not sure what we're going to do on the picture round yet, but I'll make that reasonably easy. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. Come back next week, even though you won't have music in it.
Because next week
tell your friends.
I only know one of them that's already been featured of the music round next week, and they're amazing.
Yeah, the rest of them are pretty good and all.
I know you were not showing me.
No, I'm not. I'm refusing to show you. Although I am still waiting for one more to complete the set for next week. Yeah. So
you know who you are.
Yeah, my football round might not be a straightforward football round. Pleasure as always, Lee.
Well.
I know, but it's been asked for so many times. It's been done.
Yeah.
You know, Anglo relations worked well for us tonight. Glad to hear it, Kim. I don't know what else we'll do, but I'll make it easy. I'll give Holly some ridiculously hard words to pronounce next week.
That's right.
So she doesn't just have to say things like owl and lions.
You might not see him next week.
But yeah.
Cheese round. Ooh, Alex.
You're calling me your big brother. You're older than me, James. You're currently a year older than me. 2 years older than me. Even. Currently. Wine and cheese. Cheese round. Cheese round's a good idea.
I don't know how you do a cheese round. Just pictures of cheeses.
What sort of cheese do you use to get bears down from trees? Come on, bear.
Sort of jokes round and impressions round.
I've been thinking about the impressions round. I'm not sure I can do 10, so it's not going to happen.
Jack, did you hear that?
I am going to do a round based around somewhere further away from the forest. It's very soon as well.
And not very far away for some people.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Looking at you, Joe and Jack. Looking at you.
And Debbie, I think she said. Was on
Yeah,
the
Debbie's around that way as well.
Cocktail ingredients. I haven't going to do that as a picture round though.
I don't know what he's talking about doing it as picture round.
Oh,
He's doing it around.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's still raining. It's still not very dark, is it?
Nope.
I was hoping it would be dark by now so we could go and... Well, just about this time we went out last night, isn't it? It might not be an Essex round, but...
Close.
Might be in the same sort of area, Jack. Used to use the hide and pulse mask. I like that. That's very good.
By Rachel and Co.
See that, Rachel? Yeah. We'll definitely come up with some easier stuff next week. No, because I said it's not going to be an Essex round. And there's quite a few Essex people in here, so I'd be careful, Nigel.
Yeah,
No, not at all. Not at all. Bye, we're going now. Yeah, just a little bit there, Sadie.
You're ditching me for somebody else. Rude.
Ditching you for a boy.
She is.
Yeah. Right.
Look, Jack Passage.
Yeah. I'll have a look at it.
Oh,
cool, yeah.
Click back
Just
onto
get some
YouTube because I can't
replies.
see messages.
Yeah.
Joke then.
What?
What's your best cheese joke?
What's everybody's best cheese joke? The best cheese joke is Camembert.
I think James has given the best one, which is the mascarpone one. I've never heard that.
I didn't say there was anything going on between your sides.
Yeah, you did. As soon as
No,
I
I didn't.
mentioned it to you earlier.
I said she ditched you for a boy. That was all.
No, you didn't.
I might have said as a boyfriend earlier, but
Yeah.
then I didn't.
They're Lexi's cheese jokes.
Cheese jokes are always good.
Yeah. Perhaps that's what you'll have to do.
They're
cheese
dead
jokes.
cheesy. Yeah. See you all next week. Well, I think we're going to disappear quite quickly tonight. You're all very, very lovely people. But I want to go and see if I can find some... Oh, before you go, Rach, before you go, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Anyone else
That way.
subscribe.
Everybody subscribe to YouTube channel. What's cheese without a cracker? Perfect.
Yummy.
Cheese should be served with bread. Subscribe to the YouTube channel before we go.
Oh my god, mother.
What do you call it? Crack-lacking. God. Have you just Googled that? What do you call a dinosaur made of cheese? I don't know. What do you call a dinosaur made of cheese?
Wait, write all these down.
Why is Christmas very cheesy?
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola. I like that. Why is Christmas very cheesy? I'm going to regret
It's a time
answering this,
delay.
I know. It's better than it would be on Facebook.
Yeah. What did you say before that?
I'm going to regret asking this, aren't I?
What? Oh, yeah.
Because of the baby Jesus.
Very good.
Right.
No, I think Mum's typing another cheese joke.
Why didn't the cheese want to get sliced? Great flat. Oh, God. That's awful.
That's brilliant.
That's awful. What did Mr. Cheese say to the shop assistant when she selected the wrong size dress for his wife? I don't know.
Oh, I've got one more.
Okay.
Get typing then.
These are brilliant. So many things I've never heard.
No, it's incredible, isn't it? Who would have thought there were so many cheesy cheese jokes?
Oh, quite a lot. It's a lot of cheese.
Yes, this is very true.
What's the cheese's favourite TV channel?
Don't know. Pre C. That's awful, James.
That's really
That's
bad.
really bad. And if you tell me that one's Lex's, I won't believe you. How did the cheese paint his wife? He's double glossed. Oh dear God.
Cheese is
It's nacho cheese. It's
Had that one
nacho
just now.
cheese. It's my cheese. It's nacho cheese. Right, we're going to go. Subscribe.
Lee likes
Subscribe.
double Gloucester. I'm quite shocked Lee hasn't come up with any, actually.
That's a good one.
Subscribe to the YouTube
Oh,
channel.
Kat's got another one to show.
Click on the little bell as well, and you'll get a notification when we go live, which is every Friday night.
Yeah.
There's still no work in the foreseeable future for me, so we'll be here next week
This
at the
is
very
best
least.
one I had in years.
Just on a little way. Thank you, Nigel.
Night, all.
Off for cheese and biscuits. See you later, Kath. Night, peeps. Right. I was away, I
cheese
came
jokes
back, and
are
I was like, what the
brilliant.
hell? Oh, dear. Alex. There's no need to sink to their level. Right.
I mean, Alex was the one that started it by suggesting cheese.
She suggested a round on cheese, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your fault, Alex.
Goodbye, all.
Lovely to see you all.
Yes,
Take care.
well.
Wash your hands, you mucky buggers. And we will see you next week. If I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do that one. Bye-bye.